Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern Ned Reynolds in the studio, and just down the road, we've got a championship team coming back home.
Do indeed. They arrive later on this morning, and they are, of course, the Springfield Cardinals with just a magnificent year. And that championship game, well, Cardinals decided they wanted to flex their muscle a little bit, which is considerable. 13-1, the Springbirds beat the Midland Rockhounds, 19 hits. John Gazdar, the kid from Austin P., he was 4 for 5. Dakota Harris had 4 RBIs. Leonardo Bernal had 3 RBIs. Ramon Mendoza. These guys just hit the heck out of the baseball. And Bryson Motts, the outstanding young lefty who came up with the Cardinals, from Peoria, maybe a little bit after midseason, he pitched very well, pitched to contact. He's, I think, a St. Louis Cardinal of the future. 13-1, Springbirds win the Texas League Championship. More power to them, and congratulations.
Yeah, and if you're wanting to go say thank you and congratulations on a great season, the Springfield Cardinals are saying 10:30 at Hammonds Field, free parking, go say hi if you don't have to work today. Speaking of which, after you get off work, if you want to come watch the game, we're at Coyotes again tonight, Thursday Night Football, Seahawks in Arizona.
Should be a very good football game. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, home of the Cardinals, will be, in fact, the setting for tonight's game. Seattle is a 1-point pick. That's a virtual pick 'em. Should be a terrific football game. Both very good teams. Arizona coming off a 1-point loss to San Francisco last Sunday. They have to be seething for a little comeback here. And with Kyler Murray as their quarterback, they could do that. But we'll see. That game is tonight, kicks off around 7:15.
And like we were talking about last week, all sports, all the time, all at once. We've got golf, and the Ryder Cup starts tomorrow.
It does indeed, just about this time. As a matter of fact, they'll be teeing off at 10 after 6 Central Time tomorrow. It's a foursome, and that's the foursomes teams that'll be playing. It's Team USA versus Team Europe. Ryder Cup is the prize. It will be decided on Sunday. Lots of outstanding golf on the agenda.
Reports yesterday that Worthy actually got a full practice in.
Well, everybody did. It's the first full practice the Chiefs have had with everybody available, and that is very good word, and Worthy did practice. Now, the Chiefs did not say what his availability is going to be on Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens, but one has to think they'll probably list him as questionable, and that means he could very likely see some action. That's Xavier Worthy, about whom we're talking. The Chiefs and the Ravens they can get it underway about 3:20 on Sunday afternoon. Of course, you'll hear the game right here on the Cave, but it just shapes up as being a terrific football game between two teams who really do need to get a win.
And the Baltimore Ravens, from what I understand, they just said that one of their star linemen, D linemen, is not going to be playing in Kansas City, and that, from what I heard, leaves them with like 2 healthy big men up front on the D side. So we need to run the ball.
Running the ball, Mike, running the ball is the hallmark of any championship team. You don't do it very often with a high-powered passing attack that backfires on you eventually. It's a team that can run. Look what Philadelphia did with Saquon Barkley last year. They ran the football, and they won the championship, and that's what it takes.
The St. Louis Cardinals still on the West Coast right now?
They are. They played the San Francisco Giants. I think they leave today for Chicago. The Giants won last night 4-3, and to rub salt in the wound, it was Andrew Kisner who hit the triple that drove in the winning run for the Giants. He's a former Springfield Cardinal and a former St. Louis Cardinal, but Kisner, who has bounced around, ended up with the San Francisco Giants at midseason this year, being called up from the Sacramento team. And indeed, he provided the key hit against his old teammate. Giants 4, the Cardinals 3. The Angels beat the Royals 3-2. Kansas City only managed 2 hits. Kikuchi, the Angels pitcher, was absolutely dominant, as were his relievers. Then how about the Seattle Mariners and Cal Raleigh? This is really a heck of a story. Seattle clinched the American League West championship. It's their first championship now in many, many years, and they have it. Cal Raleigh hit 2 home runs last night, numbers 59 and 60. How about that? 60 home runs for the big dumper. Is it a surprise? Not hardly. He won the home run derby at the All-Star game. He's been hitting well all year, and he's a very solid player. And watch out for Seattle in the playoffs. They can get it done. Springfield Cardinals, champions 13-1.
And We've got the Missouri State football Bears back in town on Saturday. Should be a perfect day for some football. I know you're going to be over across the parking lot causing some trouble.
Absolutely. Anyway, this is a bit of history in the making here for Ozark Sports. Mike, this is a bit of history for the Missouri State Bears and for Ozark Sports. It's the first game in history for Missouri State as members of Conference USA. The Bears will be hosting Western Kentucky out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. They are a very good football team. And that game will kick off at 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. Should be a great night, cool temperatures, terrific football game, two really good teams. Bears are good, folks. They are first year, but they can do a lot of damage, and I think we have seen that in the previous games. Look for a big outing, Bears and Western Kentucky on Saturday night.
We've had some tests already this season and shown some really nice stuff. So go Bears, and we'll see what happens. We'll see you tomorrow, bud.